Hello guys, how's it going? Think think the mic should be on. Let me see. Yes, you should hear me. Let me know if it might be a bit loud here. No, not very loud. I mean, so yeah, it was very funny. There are use it's there are usually not many people here, and there was two persons walking up on this on the way up here. You can actually see them over there, and they came here to the viewpoint. I'm gonna zoom in. They are walking there, a couple, and they actually own a summer house in Hnífsdalur here. And they have been watching the stream. They like asked me like, "Are you that guy that was streaming at the volcano?" I was like, "Yes." It was so random. It's yeah, it's funny. Like I'm meeting people that I watch the stream everywhere here. But yeah, it's nice. It's always fun to meet them. And they said they were gonna tune in when they come home. Just So yeah, I was a little delayed here because I always make time to talk to people who have been watching the stream. I think it's a lot of fun to meet them in real life. I'm just finishing up here a little quick. Just gonna make sure that my computer is connected, and yeah, everything is a bit wet right now because it's still raining. I was trying to delay the stream until the evening, like just because it was supposed to stop raining, but yeah, you never know. Yeah, this is where I am streaming from. It used to be like this place here. It used to be very with burned grass. There was like a big nasty thing with what is called like it's just coming smoke out, and yeah, it was not nice. It was when I was very young. It has been many years since since it was taken down. Nice car, yeah. Yeah, my girlfriend, she like let me borrow the car, her let me borrow her Tesla for the weekend. I was testing the range to see if it would like how it would be to travel from the capital to the Westfjords using electric car, and it's not problematic. Something industrial, yes, it was like a industrial, like burning place. And if you can see the tunnels here, they go through the mountain over to Bolungarvík. These only came, I think it was in 2012, 2012. That was when these tunnels came. But before that, we always had to drive this super nasty road here. Uh, I mean, the views are great there, but it's just so dangerous. And I will show you guys later in the stream how the road looks now after a couple of years. I mean, you can't drive there because the ocean has taken away the road. That's it's pretty intense, and I mean, it's just unfortunate that the government didn't build these tunnels like sooner, because there were people that died out on this road, and it was just so risky, like avalanches, rocks falling down, people driving off the road down some cliffs, and yeah, it's not great. This is a good part here. Yeah, there's a lot of risk with like regarding falling rocks there. I would often as a kid see it as we were driving, and we would see just rocks on the road, and it was just kind of standard, and you would just drive past the rocks, and yeah, just keep on going. Sometimes we would even move the rocks away from the road, just just so that if they were not too big, we would just move them. And yeah, this is my hometown, Hnífsdalur. It's my favorite town in the world. It's a small town next to the main town of Westfjords called Ísafjörður. And it's just great. It was awesome growing up here as a kid because like, you would have the freedom to just go wherever you wanted here in the mountains. And yeah, it was really nice. Yeah, here on the left side you can see Ísafjörður. Yeah, there are no penguins here. I'm gonna go a bit further here to that side just to peek over towards Ísafjörður. I'm hoping that we won't have too much rain on the lens because it is rainy. Did you ever climb that hill to its peak? Yes, I did. I did go up here. Just you go up the side here, and I did go up there with my dad. So I went up like this side in the center, and then down. You can see here further in the far back to the right side. There is like an edge, and we walked down there. It was it was quite the mission. We decided to kind of figure out like where we could actually walk, and yeah, you just go with the flow because there is no path. You just on your way up, you kind of know the path ish, and you figure out where you should go and try not to fall down. But yeah, that was part of growing up here in the Westfjords. You like as a kid, you would go climb mountains for fun, and yeah, you just kind of learn how to do that. And here in the back, you can see Ísafjörður. I'm gonna zoom in here. This is well, it's kind of the city of Vestfjords. It's the biggest town. We have many cruise ships coming here, and they're even making the harbor bigger so that the big cruise ships can park there. I'm not a big fan of it because they have been smoking a lot, or I mean, smoking a lot, like making a lot of smoke. And as you can see, there is often not a lot of wind, so that the pollution from the ships often just stay in there. And you can see the airport there in the far back. If you Google it, Ísafjörður Airport, you would see that this is one of the most toughest airports to land in the whole world. Like if you, I recommend if you ever go into Ísafjörður, you should fly in and experience it. It's a bit. Yeah, you are gonna think that you're flying into the mountain until you're not flying into the mountain. It's very risky. Or no, it's not very risky. It feels very risky. And yeah, you can see there's a nice river down here, and I used to like. It has fish. I don't know the English word for it. It's silungur. It's yeah, used to fish a lot there as a kid. Well, there were some nice fishes down there. What are the winters like there, Isaac? The winters, they're dark. The winters are dark here. As you can see, the mountains are quite tall. And during the winter months, like December, January, some part of November, like the sun doesn't shine in the town, so we don't see the sun for like a couple of months per year because the sun is just behind mountains. So it's yeah, it's not great. Always in February we have this tradition that we like first time when the sun comes, like when the sun reaches the town, we make like sun pancakes, I think it's called, to like celebrate that finally we can see the sun. It's yeah, it's yeah. Yeah, you can see this part here. I don't know what it's called in English. We call it kvilft in Icelandic. Like this part here between the mountains. I mean, I used to go up here in this part a lot as a kid. It's a really cool area. And yeah, I had so many adventures on this area when I was a kid. And yeah, you can see this side here, the hill, the right side that is like tilting on the way down. This is where we walk down, like on our way back from the top of the mountain. It's, I mean, it looks pretty scary, but it's like when you're there, it's not that bad. Like you just from a distance, it's a it seems bad. But yeah, for the geology people here, you can see the red. You can see how it, what do I say? How the rock formations are different there. It's a bit tough to see it now, but you can see some. Yeah, geolo geological layers. Yes, you can see all the geological layers there. And you can see some green moss. There is some moss there. There's always moss. Uh, yeah, if you're tuning in, hey Sally, we are just zooming in to some of the mountains here around my hometown. I have some not good memories as well from this place. Like, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit here because I want to give you the perspective. Uh, like when I was around 6 years old, I think I was six. I went in here to the valley, like inside of the valley with my friend. Walked with the road, and we were gonna. The plan was to walk. Like there is a walking path from Ísafjörður to Hnífsdalur. You can walk across these. You see this pointy area here where the cliffs are pointy. You can walk across there. And 6 years old, we planned. Yeah, I mean we are gonna let's just start the day early and like walk over there and to his mom's place where she works in Ísafjörður to get some cookies. That was the plan. And we actually like we went out at around lunchtime, and we didn't go the correct path. So we ended up on this area here, I think on these cliffs, and got kind of stuck there. Uh, and it took us, we weren't home until like 9 in the evening, like 9 p.m. in the evening. And when we came home, like we were like from 1 o'clock in the daytime to like 9 p.m. 6 years old both. When we came home in the evening, my mom was like, yeah, she was starting to get a bit worried, and she said that she was almost gonna start. She was considering calling the rescue teams to look for us. That's how free we were as a kids there, like 6 years old. Like thinking about it now, it would not not be the same for sure, but it was an adventure. It was an adventure for sure. And but yeah, we were very lucky that we found our way back because we were really considering some drastic measures to make it back down there. But yeah, I never did that again. Learned my lesson there early. Did you have to be rescued? Yeah, no, yeah, we didn't have to get rescued. Thankfully, it was. We managed to find our way back. it would have been nice to have a phone back then, but we didn't have phones. You can see here, like this mountain is like way more dangerous than that mountain over here. You can see, even though the town is just right with the mountain in the back, but it doesn't, like, we never have rocks falling from it or avalanches or anything. So, but that's the reason why the town is on this side, but not that side. You can see here that there used to actually be houses down here. There used to be houses, and even not. I was pretty grown up when here in this area here we used to have like like a bunch of houses. My friend used to live here, like, but they were all there are a lot of avalanches that come from this mountain here. You can see it, especially from that area, like this one here. It gets full of snow, and when it goes down, it's just you don't want to live. You don't want to live there. There were like these houses that were here. There were like condos, buildings with like apartments, like bunch of apartment buildings here that were hit by avalanche. I think it was in 2005 or 2006. They already evacuated it, so that was good, because they evacuated it before, because there was expected that there might come an avalanche. But yeah, there came avalanche down, and it just ruined the whole condos, so they were not able to live there anymore. And yeah, they just had to be taken away, like all the houses. It's crazy, but that's why the town is not, like, people are not living on this side of the river. Like all these houses that you see down here. Oh wait, this is a bit too much zoom. All these houses here, you're not allowed to stay in them during the winter time. Like all the houses, like in this area, these are only allowed to be summer houses, because they are in a too high risk area. And these here, they just make it. People are allowed to live here, but not here, because the avalanches, they can just take them out. I remember, like our house is wait a second. This is our house there in the middle, like orange, pinkish. If you can see it here, it's on the end. And when the avalanche came down to all the buildings here, we could feel it in our house, the punch from the, and I don't know what it's called, the punch, or like just the kick from the avalanche. Like we would get like we could feel it in the eardrums a bit. So yeah, this mountain is, it's not good during winter, because I mean the wind is coming here from the north, and there's a lot of snow that gathers up there. But it is a nice mountain to hike. Shockwave from the compressed air. Yes, that's correct. But yeah, I've also walked up this mountain. It's quite nice. Did it with my dad. You would walk up. You would just walk up here, the edge all the way down up. Like here, kind of in the center of the screen. And yeah, then you just walk across this all these rocks here, and yeah, keep on going up. I have no idea through where here exactly, but yeah, then we ended up here on the top. Kind of epic. Yeah. I'm not sure how high the mountain is exactly. It is. I think it is couple hundred meters for sure. The top, like 6 or 7. It's weird that I don't know it actually, but it's. I mean, it's not super tall, but the thing is, it's very, very steep. Yeah. And you can see all the greens down there in the side of the mountain. That's lupine. So during June, this will all be purple. Yeah, I'm gonna lower the drone a bit and move further to this side before the battery goes out. And then I want to show you a bit more of the road there. Like I want to see how far we can go and if I can show you all the damage that has happened to the road since it was taken out. It's actually quite nice to go this road during the summertime. Like if you're on a bike or something. Of course, technically it's not recommended, but it is. Then it's looking really nice and yeah, a lot of birds, and you can even see some whales from there. My dad saw some killer whales here, not like very close to shore. So yeah, it's really cool. It's prolific, the lupine, isn't it? Yeah. My knees hurt just think about climbing that. Yeah, yeah. It's you don't want to climb these mountains unless you are in a good shape and are used to off like uh, like hiking without a path. Just yeah. Actually, it's funny. Like when you can see I'm gonna show you here a bit. There is a famous rock in this mountain. It's called Haute Estate, or like a lunch stone. You can see it here. They actually did some work on it. They put a net around it with a helicopter not too long ago to make sure it doesn't fall down. But it's a huge lump of rock. It's a really nice view. And as a kids, we used to walk up there. And when it was of course one of the first things that I did with my girlfriend when I brought her here to the countryside was to walk with her up to the stone, because it's I mean everyone from Histler has walked up to the stone. It's yeah, it's but she walked up there in flip flops. Like she walked up all through all these cliffs and everything on flip flops. It was pretty funny, but yeah, that's how we are in the countryside. There are some people are, yeah, we descend it, and yeah, here you can see a bit from. This is just from the like mud, like a mud avalanches or like mud falls and avalanches over the years. You can see it just coming down there. Keeps buffering here. What? Yeah, it shouldn't be buffering. Like the internet connection should be good. But yeah, the town's name is Hnífsdalur. I'll write it here in the chat. So if you want to like check it on Google Maps or Google it, then this is the name. Are the sheep already gathered there? No, they are not already gathered. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys on the next battery how this like where this road goes. But since this battery is already low, I can show you a bit this rock formation that's down here. It's pretty cool. We call it Skarvasker. It's named after birds that usually chill there. I think this is like a basalt rock formation. I'm not sure. Hníf means knife in Icelandic. I'm gonna change the settings a bit to see if I can make it a bit brighter for you guys. Yeah, the weather is pretty nice. We like in the Westfjords here. We very often have the in the evenings very still ocean. New starter equals nigh volley. Yeah, yeah, it's true. Are there any shipwrecks in the area? Yeah, I mean probably deep. There were many people that have died here in the Westfjords, fishermen, because that's what we did. Like there is not a lot of farmland here in the Westfjords, like not where I around where I live. So in the past, like there were so many guys that were fishermen. Can you see Scotland from there? No. Yeah, someone was asking about Katla, but I mean, I would have to like it would depend. Like the scientists are saying that most likely it will not be what do I say? Uh, they are expecting it to be like a lava eruption, like magma, but not like explosive eruption because they say that explosive eruption there shouldn't happen like just like every 1,000 years or so. So they are expecting like that it might be a more friendly eruption, but to be honest, I would not be going there like quickly and without knowing that it would actually be like pretty safe. So yeah, we will see. I'll zoom in a little bit here and see what's down there. A lot of a lot of yeah bird shit. These formations are pretty cool. There's a really nice formation like this on the like when you drive to Isafjordur, you will drive through a tunnel that is made out of this kind of formation. But yeah, I was actually thinking of taking the submarine drone and go and dive here, like close to this area, to see what's down there underground or underwater. Because yeah, I think it could be. It's really cool down there. As you can see, there is plenty going on down under the surface there, and I think there is like will be some fishes and stuff. So we'll see. I did bring the submarine drone with me, so maybe we can do it. We'll see. So yeah, I'm gonna swap the battery, and we're gonna check the road that has already been closed. I'm gonna show you how much it has damaged since since yeah since it was closed off back in 2012, I think. Let's see here. I actually have a seat. Let me see. Yeah, I'm just gonna swap the battery. It will take no time at all. Uh, yeah, it's the first time that I actually have a seat on my stream, so it feels like it's like a 5-star streaming location. All right. So, oh wait, this is not the one. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, never mind. I was messing with some settings before. I'm just gonna swap the battery real quick. And then I will be right back in the air. Yeah, it feels so good to be back in the Westfjords. There is something about the mountains, and everything is so quiet. Yeah, it's just super relaxing. I was actually like, I have been pretty tired since I came here, just because I don't know, just getting so relaxed to be out from the big city. And yeah, big city, Reykjavik. Has to be out here, and yeah, it's nice. And only 20 meters to your car, no 10K hike. Yeah. Yeah, I was planning on like trying some places here with the Starlink, but I did something. Yeah, it was uh, when I was testing it on the way to Ísafjörður, something very stupid happened. Uh, I mean, it. Uh, I actually I actually forgot the bottom part of my Starlink, like somewhere on the way to Ísafjörður, on like in Reykjanes. I forgot it where I was charging, because I was testing it in the evening, and yeah, but someone brought it back to me now today, so that's good. But yeah, it was not my proudest moment. Do you get any earthquakes in that area? No. But these areas of Iceland, these are the ones that have had like terrible like natural disasters around here in the Westfjords. That's the avalanches, and we have lost many people to those, unfortunately. Wait, I have to turn my computer here. Now I am facing north. I think it's like, yeah, north mostly. Oh, Micah Herkins, thank you for this lovely stream. So nice. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the super chat donation. Really appreciate it. Yeah, here you can see like where this is what something that has been built to protect us from the rocks. Yeah, it's, as you can see, it has done its job a bit. This is a small one. Isaac, are you a professional drone pilot? Yes, I am actually. Well, I'm semi-professional. I'm not working full time as a pilot. I work as a freelancer, so I just take projects as they come. But yeah, I do professional drone work. But yeah, imagine how this road looks when everything, all the green is purple because the lupin is flowering. Yeah, it's just like super beautiful area to go. Like if you have a bike in Iceland and you want to go on a bike trip, this is a road that I would recommend for you to check out. Just be careful because there can definitely come some rocks down from the mountain, but it's beautiful for sure. Is that awesome bakery still in Ísafjörður? Probably not. There was. Are you talking about the Gamla Bakariet, the old bakery? Gamla Bakariet is unfortunately like closed. It's the more famous one, but the other one called, I think, Bakaren, that was actually my favorite one, the one that's still open. So yeah, just go and check that out. I will have to move here a bit over the ocean so you guys can, yeah, just so I can keep the line of sight with the drone. there are some. This is a really nice area, as you can see. I've gone hiking up this valley here. You can see the valley here behind. It's a quite nice hike. Like when I was a kid, I actually walked up there on top of this mountain to watch the like a solar eclipse with my dad. I don't remember what year it was, but it was. Oh, there's some birds circling around me here. There was a solar eclipse. It was when I like early. It was close to the 2000s, I think. And we went up there. Yeah, this area is quite cool. Like there is these. It has been beaten up quite hard by the ocean. Like this ocean can be really powerful over here, from like when we have like during winter time. But yeah, you can walk out there on. You can actually go down and walk on top of those, and it's nice. It's been a while since I went there, but yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's getting a bit darker out here. Yeah, I'm gonna move further out, and then you will be able to see the tunnels as well. I think I should be able to reach it. Let's see. I will have to move out a bit further here, just so I can keep the connection. You can see here, this is where the road is starting to fall apart. I'm gonna zoom in because I'm not sure I can reach it. Yeah, you see, it's really tough to drive past that one. It's literally the end of the road. I'm gonna see how close I can go without losing the connection. No, show it a bit better, so you realize like how it actually looks. This is, yeah, this is not. I think you can't go past there on a car. I did go there once on a car like not recently, like a couple of years ago, and it was already starting to break the road. But now I think you can only go there by a bike. Deb Du Bois, we loved your volcano stream and loved feeling a wall. Thanks for bringing us along to see this area too. Yeah, you're welcome, Deb. Thank you so much for the super destination. I'm glad you're enjoying this. Yeah, along with all the other people who are watching. I'm just trying out some new stuff here. I have no idea if you're actually interested in these live streams, but I mean there are so many interesting places around Iceland that I want to show you guys. So yeah, it's great if you want to come along. So yeah, here you can see it a bit better. How the road just yeah, I mean I don't know what they would have done. Like I never thought these tunnels would become a reality, to be honest. But then they just decided to do it and went for it. But it was good because I mean I did have an incident there on the road as a kid that I mean I think the gear shifting like kind of broke on our car and we almost like went off the road on a very bad place. I mean I didn't realize it as a kid, but afterwards, like when I got older, my dad said that it was actually like I mean, it looked sketchy like when it happened, but I mean, of course, as a kid, I didn't realize. But apparently, it was pretty close that we would go off the road there. Yeah, here we can see a bunch of tunnels. I'm gonna check out the road here as well. Yeah, you can see here. This is this is just from the ocean. The ocean is just beating on the road until it goes. So yeah, it's yeah, it looks sketchy, really sketchy. But yeah, here you can see the ocean. Like it is just taking out the country here. So, yeah, I think we can reach the tunnels. You can see the tunnels there. They are, I mean, they are fun to go through when, like, now that the road is closed. I never like, of course, as a kid, you could never go through the tunnels because there were just cars on the road. But now you can go through them. You can see the mountain here above, and they are full of birds making nests. And you can understand what's like why this road is considered so risky. Like it's, I'm gonna show you the top here. I'm gonna move a bit back so you can see like the actual view. This is how it looks. And you can see why they decided to put the tunnels there. Yeah, so much rocks that's coming down there. I mean, there are just these deep canyons. Yeah, this is where we had to drive for like, I don't know, 60 or 70 years. I think this road was used. I'm not entirely sure how many years. Like if my dad is watching, maybe he can comment on that. But yeah, my dad used to live here in the town that's on this side. We can actually see a little bit of it. It's called Bolungarvík. Uh, 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 yeah, here you can see the edge of the town over there, and that's where my dad is from. And I actually, you can see here on the right side the cliffs over there. Like I used to take sheeps with my dad's brother, and we would take the sheeps out to this right side and bring them all the way through like through these cliffs and onto the other side of the mountain. We would go there kind of like in this area here above and move them to the other side of the mountain. It was it was pretty sketchy, but that's what, yeah, that's, I did that as a kid with him. It was great though. I learned a lot about hiking there, and that you can't have a slippery feet because yeah, then it's not good if you fall if you fall down there. Where is the new road? The new road is through the mountain. Yeah, I don't think I can go that much further out. Well, I can actually. Let me see. Just always a bit afraid when I fly over the ocean. I'm so far out. Yeah, you can see Bolungarvík here in the back. And there is actually on top of the mountain there, it's called Bolafjall. Uh, there is there's a pretty new, I think it opened this year or last year, like a viewpoint. It's I would say it's one of the best viewpoints in Iceland. You can drive up to this mountain and you can just watch the viewpoint there. It's a really really cool area. won't use the old road anymore. I mean, there are people that use the old road just for biking. Like you can go, like there are people who go here for like a jog on the old road and just biking. So you can definitely visit it, but it's on your own risk. Here you can see one of the tunnels. It's the biggest one. Laura says Bolafjall is amazing. Sounds like she has been up there. I haven't been up there since they made the viewpoint. I will do it for sure. I think before I go back home to back to the city. Quick looking up Bolafjall. Yeah, they have also like the radar. Like there's a very like it was. I'm not sure how it is today, but it was very important radar station for. I'm not sure if it was the U.S. Army or NATO, whatever it was. If you Google Bolafjall, you will know more about it. But it was yeah, there is a radar station up there. Okay, so and here I'm gonna take a bit closer look on these tunnels over here. Yeah, there you can see it. I mean, the rocks are just, yeah, they're just on top of it. Soon it will be underground tunnel. And here is the other one. I mean, I'm gonna zoom, like, move the camera angle up so you can see where the rocks are coming from. They're just coming from everywhere here above. It's, yeah. I don't think you can hike up there, to be honest. Pretty, pretty sure you cannot. Yeah, it's very, very steep. It would be cool to send FPV drone down there, but there are a lot of birds, so not sure I will ever do it. I love to do quad skating along that stretch of road. Yeah, I mean it's definitely should be possible, long boards and stuff, but just be careful of the rocks and all that. Pebbles says not get into politics here. Yeah, it's a good idea. Well, there's some artwork here, and you can see the rat here in the mountain, along with some nice artwork. It's tough to get the focus on the zoom lens. You could charter a boat and sit out in front of whatever you want to FPV. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna move a bit higher up here. Would have been nice to see some whales out here today, but guess that has to wait for better time. Apparently there are some whales now in the fjords here on their way to Vestfjords, but I didn't see them because it was dark when I was driving. but there is very likely usually that you will see some whales if you drive. And yeah, just watch the water, you might see a whale. Stream keeps dropping live. Yeah, I can't see it, like if it's actually doing it. I mean, the bitrate on my side seems good, and at least there are no frames that are dropping. That is good, because it's not much that's worse than that. Yeah, here I can see this is a great angle. Yeah, these mountains are just so great. Adjusting the settings here a bit. Maybe it's too dark. We can go a bit closer to this mountain, maybe. See if we can actually take a look at these layers for the geology people. Anyone want to take a guess of how old this mountain is? It's pretty old. It's pretty old. At least 6 years. Yeah, it's a bit over 6 years. It's the oldest part of Iceland here. Yeah, it's way prehistoric times. Like this part and the Eastfjords, they are the oldest parts of Iceland. They are going the separate direction, and all the other parts they just came up the ocean from that. I think. Well, that's my non-expert opinion. No, that's what I think. I think I'm being correct, but maybe some geology people know the correct one. Zoom in here a bit. I'm gonna Sorry, I'm just going to try to find some layers here. Yeah, here are some layers in moss. Iceland as an island is about 33 million years old. Uh, no, we don't climb this side of the mountain. That's for sure. Like it wouldn't be done unless it was to save some person, maybe. Did you already say it was an active volcanic area? No, it's it's really not an active volcanic area. It has not been for a long time. And I mean, all these valleys, you can see all these valleys here, they were made during ice age, like when all the, like it was just everything was under ice, and that's how these were made. For example, this is just from the glaciers. Can you imagine? Everything was just under glacier here, and that's why the country is formed like that, or the fjords, just because of the glaciers. These valleys would have been glaciers. Yeah, yeah. How did all these valleys form? Yeah, I was. Yeah, it was funny. I was actually telling that it was. You can see also like all the mountains here in the Westfjords. They're like the tops. They're flat. They don't have pointy. You can see that like all the mountains here, they're flat on the top. And when you go up to Bolafjall, you will also see that all the mountain tops are just flat. It's yeah, it's just from the ice age. Like I don't know what ice age exactly, but some long, long time ago. Richard Susme, such a beautiful country. Thank you for your amazing videos, Isaac. Thank you so much for your donation, Richard. Really appreciate the support on the stream, and glad that you're enjoying this one as well, not only the volcano. Scrubbed flat by trillion tons of ice. Yeah, that's that's what happened. Maybe I mean maybe I will be able to do a live stream from on top of the Bolafjall, but I'm not sure if it's possible. It would be cool to be able to see you, let you guys show like see what it looks on top of all the other mountains. Like it's really interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna strap battery now. Two smaller cruise ships come this way. Yes, actually, just like there are often even two cruise ships here at the time. And just today, I like around dinner time or right before that, there was a cruise ship heading out. I think we have like maybe 200 cruise ships or something coming to Ísafjörður every year, or like or maybe like between 100 and 200. I don't remember the exact number, but a lot of cruise ships. Okay, where are we? So yeah, I will fly one more battery, and then I will have to call it a night. I'm gonna I'm gonna be spending some time with my family, and I have to try my younger brother to Bolungarvik after the stream. So I promised him that. Yeah, if you want to see my setup here, this is where I am. Pretty nice seat at the moment. Not like at the volcano. Let me see the comments here a bit. Hope the cruise ship don't spoil yet. Brings money to the area, I suppose. Yeah, I mean they like the only problem about the cruise ship, or the main problem, is the pollution. But they are gonna start making strict rules regarding the pollution of the cruise ships while they're in the area. Isaac's office, yeah. Yeah, I actually did bring the FPV. Maybe I will be able to. Yeah, I will probably. Yeah, I should actually do FPV. Because I didn't, I thought I wouldn't be able to do it because of the rain, but the rain has actually stopped. Huh. Yeah, it could be interesting actually. Okay, maybe I will just do some FPV now. What are you guys saying? Do you want, is there anyone who wants FPV? Probably. There must be someone. Yeah, maybe I'll just do one battery of the, I'm gonna put the Mavic up, and then I will do some quick FPV if it stays clear. If it doesn't, yeah, I want to make sure that the rain doesn't come back. Or yeah, I'm wondering. Yeah, he's actually getting. No, I think I will just do the FPV now. I think it's fine. I think it's better to do that one. It will be it will be interesting for sure. Let me see. But I'm not in a great spot to do it. I mean, I can go up here a little bit, but yeah, maybe I can make it to the other mountain. Yeah, it's actually probably possible. Yeah, I mean, worst case, if I don't make it back home, I can just I could actually just land it. I mean, if I would not make it back here, I could just land it at home, technically. So let me see here. Yeah, sorry for keeping you guys waiting. If you have watched the stream before, you know it takes a minute or two to swap from normal drone to FPV. I mean, I can put you somewhere nice while you wait. Have a little bit of a view here. It should be something. Let me see. It's probably better view, right? Yeah, it's good to do the FPV before it gets too dark. All right. Yeah, Skarvaskjær. It's the name of the cliffs here in the ocean. So yeah, if you're just tuning in, I'm preparing the FPV drone to send it up here into the mountains, see what happens. If we can make it. Should be alright. We'll see. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, I actually haven't flown the FPV drone since we did it at the volcano. It's been a while. Yeah, I really wonder how it is to dive down here with this huge battery. I've actually managed to fly pretty far up in up on top of these mountains here with FPV drones, just from my from my house. So I could even do like a short stream sometimes during the weekend with only just dedicated for FPV, just like these quick just flights up on the mountain and then down, just for the FPV people here. Okay, it's getting very close. Very close, guys. Almost ready.
Welcome to Tango 2. Switch warning.
So yeah, as you can see, he's getting quite ready. I actually, oh. Yeah, I need to change one thing here. I was flying with someone here on the, or like he was flying and I was trying to let him see via the goggles, so I have to reconnect one thing. Just have to pair it. That's no problem. Okay. Yeah, sorry for the delay, guys. This is just FPV stuff here. Always some FPV stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna turn off the Mavic and I'm gonna swap over to the FPV system here. Hopefully the stream will not pop out because it's, I mean, it doesn't happen often, but it can happen. Just so you guys know, there is, if for some reason the program backs out, there will be another link up just within minutes. No, just within a few seconds. I mean, just go to the live part, and yeah. Now we should have it. I might have to turn it on and off. Let me see. What's this? Yeah, I don't know what's going on here with the FPV stuff. Let me see. FPV live. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this cable here. Yes, this FPV stuff is always keeps causing troubles here on the stream. I don't know why. It should be just plug and play. But I think there is some update on the controller that DJI wants me to do, but I mean I don't have to do it. I'm not gonna do it now. Oh, you guys, yeah, this video I don't know why that video is so choppy. Okay, here we go. Okay, it is working. I don't know why it was not working. It's just, it should be plug and play. So sorry guys for the wait. Sorry for the wait. So, is it, I hope it's not super choppy here. Það kom engin tilkynning á símanum stream eins og kemur venjulega. Yeah, hi Fjola. Yeah, Fjola, she's actually, yeah, she's my dad's partner. Not sure if I'm doxing her or not, but yeah, she's family, if you guys wanted to know. Okay, so I'm just gonna send it. See what, yeah, see what happens. I can't see the chat, by the way, so I'm gonna see if the settings here are all right. I mean, it's a little bit dark outside, but we will take it. So yeah, we're doing FPV flight now. Let's see. Let's try not to crash it, but we can't make promises. There's no one here on the road, so we can fly with the road a bit here. I'm not gonna fly over water because I don't have any way of like if it crashes, I don't want it to get lost in the ocean. I think I'm going over the speed limit here. Maybe we should climb the mountain. It's a bit stressful. Oh, there was a crow there. My heart is beating a bit hard up here. Wow. We're going down. Not going very fast. A little bit fast. Oh, this is so much fun. You can really feel like you're flying. Whew. Yeah, yeah, this was stressful, all right? Yeah, as you can see, I don't fly over the main road. I just stay here on the sides on this road that is closed off because I know there is no people here at the moment. One more dive, maybe. Yeah, yeah, it's so much fun. I really love FPV. Oh, I get dry mouth from the stress of flying it. Going so fast, so low, that's what FPV is about. So yeah, I have to start bringing it back. This is where I'm flying from. And this is the name of the place, Vestfjords. Oh, belly flop here. All right. Yeah, it was quite good. Pretty decent landing. It was a new kind of landing. It was a little bit upside down. Let me see. Frederick Sofstromer, thank you so much for the super chat. Keep breathing, everyone. Yeah, I sometimes forget to breathe. Even. So yeah, I think this was the. Let me see you guys here. Yeah, it's. Yeah, I think this was the last flight of the day. Um, it's getting a bit dark, and I have to get home. Gonna go and meet my family. It was a lot of fun to be flying with you today. It was the first flight that is like a non-volcano flight, but hopefully it will be more if you guys like the stream. So yeah, I will schedule the next stream like tomorrow or the day after. I will put up a link for it, and it will be somewhere from the Westfjords. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. And yeah, it's looking good down here. All right. So if you like the stream, like the video, and I will see you later. Goodbye.